Welcome back to Stonehearth. JC here, and Chipmunk.
Watcha.
This is the second start because we'd actually built this and it was actually nothingness, and then OBS decided to stop recording almost instantaneously, and I didn't realise.
So we only got 30 seconds of the episode. Which is...
So it was about 30 seconds at most. So here you go. The grand unveil has been ruined by, but there you go. It's a pink room with a blue floor, and there's 3 medical beds in it.
It's the infirmary.
It's the infirmary.
Which we decided to put on because the beard got a bit mullered during the last 2 fights.
He always does. If he gets poisoned, they suck at healing them. So enough medical beds for everybody. We also then realised, put down another turret, and then I ordered the engineer to make 2 more turrets. So if they get destroyed, they can be instantly placed back in. Great.
Yep.
Then I realised we'd run out of iron. So I spent ages working out the optimal place to actually hit the full vein, because a vein is 4 tall. So I had to dig in a little bit to find where the vein was.
Unfortunately,
I'd done all of that.
Put the ladder in.
And there's one just there.
There's one just there. Well,
so the ladder will be removed. And the designation can just stay there. I just haven't enabled it.
So now we can.
This one will be on the flat. I'll just do it as a flat entrance here. And then
dig in. And see
if the main vein is lower, I'll just drop it down, and there'll just be a tiny little step. Done. I do not care. There you go. That's the initial.
Start.
It's the initial start, and I'm not going to tell them to start it. Actually, though, fuck it. Start it. That'll make it an obvious thing to go. Oh, look, there's a cutout there.
Start digging, boys.
It's close, sort of 6 half a dozen the other closer.
It's about the same distance.
I mean, yeah, sure. I could actually be intelligent and actually build a road out there. That's something you can do. You can build a road and they run faster on a road. I could do that, but then it tends to have a problem with stuff in the way, and then errors horribly, and it's just not worth it.
There's all those ogre bones.
Yes,
it's just still sitting there.
Talking of ogre bones, the chests are ready. So the universal storage can be thanks autosave. I really appreciate that.
You have to set them for all.
They have to be placed.
Oh, before you can.
You can be placed before I have to. I can't interact with them until they've been placed. So once they've been placed, I can then set them, and I will set them to all, but not food. Because, you know, spoilage.
Yes.
Right. Meanwhile...
here comes the military.
While the engineer is working through the cogs then to make that.
Yep.
I don't know, what level is he still? Not 5. Not 5, not 4. So still level 3.
Yep.
What level does it need to be for refrigerators? 5.
Is come on, guys, in your own time.
Oi, you shithead! Run faster! Aren't you the cook?
I'm afraid this would really frustrate me.
No, that's the brewer. The brewer decided to drop the.
He's doing the
all.
Except food
not
and
food.
Drink.
Go.
Now go and get our ogre bones, you lazy little
Sods.
munchkins.
The only problem with doing that is we'll also start to get stuff in here that I didn't want stored in here. Like, there you go, simple fertilizer. I don't want that. Or light bandages stored in here.
No, because that's...
Because I have got a better storage. It's because you can't prioritise storage. This is one of the major downsides with this game over something like RimWorld. RimWorld, all storage can be set to priority, which means 2 storage units, stockpiles, or if you're using modded, actual boxes, they can store exactly the same things, but depending on which priority you put them on, they'll choose one before the other. With this game, there is no priority. So as soon as you set up an all of these individual ones I've set up mean nothing. They'll just take it to the nearest available. The only reason I'm doing all is just to get them to pull it all in. Once everything's clear and in a storage container, you can then turn them all off and they'll slowly but surely take them out of here and put them into the correct storage locations.
Oh, right. So we've got another bad guy.
An enemy!
On the top.
You guys are really lost and have no chance of hitting us. You're chasing that one and you're idle. They'll never be able to hit us, even if we're milling around out here. So
they can't get down.
They can't get down.
Oh dear.
They are useless.
Fudgemed.
In they go. Start digging away. Dig, dig, dig.
Dig, 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 dig.
They're not dwarves, so it doesn't work, obviously.
They haven't done a certain song because they're not dwarves.
Yeah.
Involving hoeing and hieing.
That's the other one.
That's the other one, yes.
There are 2 dwarven diggy songs.
Are there? Oh, hello. Don't tell me that.
No. Nothing's happening, it's just the music has decided to start playing. It may be a case of I just delete them out of existence in the dev console just because get lost. Otherwise we're just going to be constantly getting that as they run backwards and forwards to grab stuff from here. They can't get down and I have no intention of giving them a ladder. Let's put it that way.
Nope.
I have no intentions of giving them a ladder to get down. It's like, no thanks. Oh, all but one of the beds is in. All the windows. Oh, no, we're missing the windows still. That just means the...
That's why scaffolding's still up.
Yeah. You're missing the stuffing. Yeah, you've got enough. They've just got to get round to it. Or they will get around to making all of this, or we've just got one of the stuffing back in, and they're actually making this item, and then they'll make this item, and then...
You got the raw materials for the fibre stuffing.
Yeah. I've got it on maintain.
Ah.
Any feathers, wool or cotton?
Wish we got tons of wool, haven't we? Any thread. Ah, thread. And he's making us all the thread.
I've got any bundle of fibre.
Yep. They've got to make this thread to make the stuffing, so then they can make the bed.
That's why I keep a certain amount of it on maintain at all times.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, how much wool have I still got? Because all of yarn can be made with wool.
28.
And it makes 2. Which can also be classed as a piece of thread. As it says, they can be used as both fibre or thread.
All right.
Can be used as either fibre or thread. So I could literally just keep a certain amount of balls of yarn and it would just kind of work.
So how many do you want to maintain? You're only maintaining 1.
I don't know. Because the only reason I've still got fibre in this form is because of one of the crops. This one.
Mm-hmm.
This crop. The stalks are classed as fibre.
Ah.
Not that they can actually put it away, because apparently they can't put it away. Why can you not put the that stuff away. Your fruit is not full. What are you used for? Yep. Nuts are full. Eggs are full. What is this one storing? Leftover food. Milk. We got a lot of milk. That hearth essence. What the hell is hearth essence doing here? I'm going to ignore that. I think just ignore that one. We don't have that stuff. That special bunny stuff. Ah. You learn about that from the bunnies. What in the building just broke? It's the lack of a window. Okay, cool. There you go, it's shut up because it suddenly just got the window. Makes that horrible glass breaking noise when it stops, isn't it? Apart from the fact that the building is actually now usable. They can actually use it as an infirmary right now.
Yep.
So what we're waiting for, because it's got a door, we were just waiting on some windows in the back.
Some windows. So the potter will be making the windows.
Yeah, the potter will be making those. It's in the queue. It's just the game's being impatient and making the breaky glass noise.
Trying to get you going.
Now then, now that we've got half a ton of ogre bones that will be eventually pulled in, because I will set one of those things to be bones and just to hell with it, force them to pull them in. Where? Why? Don't make me send the military in. No, screw it. You know what? F them.
They set up camp there.
Yeah, not anymore, they ain't.
Not for much longer, they won't.
No. Go on. Off you go, military. I don't care. They're never going to cause...
victims for the beard.
Yeah. They're never going to be able to do anything. Another fact that it's a thief, it will just run straight past my colonists, not even attack them. Can't get into the camp because it's walled off. And if it tries to get in through the door, well, he's going to run straight into that guy because he's going to engage it. So he's going to be engaging the tank. These are going to... See, yep, he's engaged it. Oh yeah, they've turned. Then eventually they will congregate on the camp. Oh, he's running that way. He's running away. You're idle. Doesn't look idle to me, mate. Looks like you're about to get caved in the back of the head. Alright, looks to me like you're not worth it. They run away like that, they are not worth it.
Nope.
I mean, if they try and get in through the door, the turret is going to murder them. Slowly. Yep. An enemy! Dead. Dead. Don't run away, you'll only die tired.
Like that. And on fire.
Yep, there you go.
There you go. Died tired.
We've got to the point where these guys are so powerful because they've got high-end gear that it doesn't matter. Now then, as I was saying before we got distracted... Oh, they finished the infirmary. Right, what are you current... No, you're not working on anything. Potter, right. You need... Yep. You can make that if you got the iron. So eventually we'll have enough iron and this will be produced. That's the dragon hide. That's a component.
Of the shield?
Asen is making the rest of it. This is the dragon's shield. So we've got the dragon hide. We've just got the courage. We've got the strength, the stamina, and the courage. The dragon plate, which is the outer ring. And the outer ring and the back plate. That's what it is. It looks like it's just an outer ring, but actually that's a different shade inside there. So it's the bit that he holds on to, and then you've got the special bit that slots into it. Plus imbued with stuff. Okay, so that's the mason. I can't remember who makes... I think it's... Yeah, this guy makes this bit. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say you craft one as soon as possible. Check at the bottom of the list. Remove it. Remembered I actually put one in, but there you go. So we've got the bones. They pulled the bones in, so when we get enough iron, that will be made. So we're digging up iron at the moment, so that's fine. That's both the components of this that require iron. The only part that is left is the courage. And are we even making a courage tonic? There is one, and that's what requires the blue aromatic herbs.
Yep.
Right to the top. What have we got at the bottom here? An antitoxin potion. Not on. Oh, it's on maintain order. That's fine. Don't have the large healing potions. Am I not making large healing potions? I'm not. I don't have a maintain order on large healing potions like a derp. Protecting them from weak and moderate toxins for a while and restoring a bunch of health. Ah, right, yeah. That's a combination of large healing and... That's why I said I wanted it. I just wanted to make sure. So what I want to do is make one large healing, not a whole bunch. I want to make one large healing. Maintain one. So I maintain one of those, which means I can always make one of these. There we go. Sorted. Well, that confusion is out of the way. We just got to wait for the herbs to come in. No. At this point in time, I don't need to sell anything, to be perfectly honest. We've got ridiculous amounts of stuff. That's going to get us 3 straight off the bat. So the first harvest from them will give us the potion. Which will give us the shield.
Yep. How are we doing for iron, the raw materials? I know we did have a large area for them to mine out, but we've gone to a small area. Iron.
It's a large pile of it sitting there. Yeah,
that's right.
That's because I set them both to be done, so they are. There is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it just sitting in here, so they'll collect that as they need it, or as space becomes available. Likewise over here. They've dug it out, and then they'll deal with it at the right moment. There's a lot of it available at the moment, so don't have to worry about that. So we've got the legendary, we did that. We need to make the last gong, don't we? Before I forget. Blacksmith! On top of everything else that you're doing, I'd like you to make... general, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Hold on. There's an easy way of telling. Green. Red. Oh, that's the green one. That's the blue one.
Yes.
It's the red one. Purple. Craft me one of those. You've got 2 general hats and some wooden logs. So. Oh god, they haven't pulled this stuff. Are we over full on meat?
Raw meat.
Better not be over full. No, That's why. It's full of varnish.
Lizard meat.
Okay, no, that's fine. We can solve that problem. Where's that recipe? Stick that to the bottom of the list. It's a long old list. We've got some sweeties at the bottom though.
Oh.
Yeah, I gave them sweeties. Mostly because we've got so much fucking honey coming in. It's incredible.
Gonna need a dentist.
I'm not using up the vinegar, that's for... But yeah, that's why we've not got anything else stored in there. It's because it's full of varnish. That's fine. I mean, yeah. I could just sell off the raw meat. I could summon up a what's it and sell off the raw meat, but... Yeah. We'll give him something to do. Not trying to pull in any more, am I? No, good. More nuts. You know what? I think we need more nuts. Because reasons. Because this is one of the few trees I actually have to manually harvest. What about you? There you go, that's it. Somehow a lump of honey has made it all the way down here. From all the way up here, and there's honey just sitting around up here. Storage.
Yep.
It's always the same. You're either producing too little or massively overproducing and you run out of space stupidly quickly. But you're hungry, aren't you? Why are you engaged in combat? Okay. I turn them all off because they bugged out.
Yep.
Now they can go rest by the fire, seeking, there you go, requiring medical attention. Why are you requiring medical attention? What the?
His health is a little bit lower.
Oh, so it is. Oh, he's friend, I don't think you're quite inside the bed. I think there's a way of fixing this. Hold on. Move. There we go.
Right. He's hungry though.
He is hungry and apparently he requires medical attention, but he doesn't really. It's only health. There we go. What are you giving him? What is that you're carrying? A healing tonic. And... boom! Full health. Off he goes.
And he'll go off and go and have something to eat.
And getting food.
Got a special on today, roast varnish. Bit of lizard.
Resting by the fire, engaging in combat. Where? What are you engaging in combat with? Healing the beard who isn't actually in need of healing. Wow, you're really behind, aren't you? Resting by the fire. The AI on that was really... Getting a drink. Day in the life of the beard.
Drinking a cup of hair bloom juice.
Okay, I would have gone for some of the alcoholic stuff, but you know. Well, they're not particularly happy. They're content, but they're not super happy. Why is that? Beard, why are you not happy? Two attributes. Morale, there we go. Beautiful aesthetics, had a tasty drink. Yeah. Save from mortal wounds. Ooh. It's awfully windy. Keeps moving the beard. It's just Drink was simple. Okay. Well, there you go. He's improving. Alright, there we go. I can set them back onto patrol. Now that they've... There you go. Right, that's fixed them. Every so often they get a bit squirrely.
Yeah, a bit cranky.
They get a bit. The AI gets a bit squirrely, and you just got to turn them off and just let them do whatever it is they need to get themselves done. Then you can turn them back on, and then they'll just work perfectly. Sometimes it gets a bit skewiff. We've got plenty of medical beds now.
Like sleeping on the floor next to the medical bed when you should be in the medical bed.
The medical bed had the cover pulled down as if it was in it. Weirdness. At least we got another tree harvesting.
We've got plenty of wood now then.
Yeah, we've got plenty of wood. I think what we should really be thinking about now is, now that we've got... This is sort of, this is set now. It's just the iron. Who's taking all the iron? Let's have a look. Let's have a check. Would it be the steel? Yeah, it's the steel that's taking all the iron. We're making the iron. We've got plenty of iron ore. But it's what
going on steel production?
I'm not entirely sure what the blacksmith is actually currently working on. He's not working on anything at the moment. Blacksmith, what are you currently working on? If I can find your image.
Collecting ingredients.
Collecting ingredients for something. Oh, crafting dragon plate. Right, okay. That's why you took a while picking stuff up. I was thinking, why are you collecting ingredients from that area for? Well, no, it's because you picked up all the ingredients to craft the back plate.
Yep. Here he comes.
Yeah, he's crafting the back plate. Crikey. Alright. So it's the mason that crafts the whole thing, and that requires... Inflict status very shaken. Makes them likely to run away. So that means that will be... That part will be done. Who's making the hide? Oh, it's you who made the hide and it's just iron. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Who just... Munchie. Do you really need an achievement for... a title for having something sweet to eat? Really? So, I was going to have a look through and see if we can get some more legendaries. We've got the bow. Just go through them in time. We've got that one being made.
Yep.
That'll be made as soon as we get enough iron in again.
Mm-hmm.
It's just because the iron was used up to make the other part, because the person who makes the iron was also making that other part, and that other part was a higher priority. So it's done. It's fine. That's that dealt with. Mason is making that. Lane ruby. You know what? Make one. Because we've got one of every type of ore.
Yep.
Circle for the crimson circlet. Also, yeah. So that's the mason. Weaver. Requires some fabric. But other than that. And that's being made now. So just need that fabric. Where's that fabric made? Not made by the person who you'd think would make the fabric. It is made by the herbalist. We have the materials for it. We just need another strength tonic, because something else requires a strength tonic. So if we scroll down and find the tonic, Strength tonic. Please craft 1 strength tonic. Just make sure we've got one for that, and then we can go, right. Craft one of those. We'll just need thread and cloth. So we're going to need, I'm just going to say, weaver. Create 5 cloth. Bolts of cloth. 5. Create 5 bolts of cloth. That'll use up any thread that we've got, but yeah. Bolt of cloth requires 3. You know what I might do? Makes that's 10 lots of this. That's going to make 20. Let's just go for. There you go. Let's set that there. Or alternatively, no. Wait, no, that's that one. It reset. There, that's it. Got it. That should be enough to make that. Within reason. That's going to make 10, and that's 6, 9,
You get
12.
Yep.
It's fine, it'll just move on to making a few of those, then go back. It's fine. Right, so that was... That's the cloth, then I just need 5 thread. And then, bam, just go. Okay, so we go back to the weaver. And we say, once you've done that, you know what? Just go on and make another 5. Because that will cover the spare that was needed for that, as well as that. As well as another bit. And it should just work. And then we'll have another legendary.
Are they herbalist?
Cleric.
Cleric.
Which means all bar one of our dudes, the dual wielder, won't have a legendary. Engineer doesn't make any legendaries. Cook doesn't make any legendaries, obviously, as a cook. Shepherd doesn't. Herbalist is making, obviously, they make components for the other, for some of the others. Brewer doesn't. Geomance doesn't. So that's it. That's all the legendaries queued up. I will have a legendary fighting force, no less. But on that note, we are now all out of time. The great legendary craft is coming to an end. We're gonna slap down the last of the gongs and then fight the hardest of them. Considering that they'll go the same way as the previous batch. Munted in the face and legendary weapon to the face.
Legendary to death.
Basically, it's just like, hi, I heard you were hard. Shing, pulls out a big, massive sword. It's like,
yeah.
Not that hard.
Not that. I'm hard. Not that hard.
And I have a sword made from your brother's bones. Chop.
Yeah, stitch this.
Right. So, yes. Thank you for watching. Until next time. This is JC and Chipmunk. Out.
Bye for now.